Is squirting real? What does it actually feel like? You've seen it in adult videos, hyped up like it's the ultimate pleasure. But for real women, the truth is very, very different. Some call it a superpower, others, something awkward they wish never happened. Today, we're revealing the actual science and real, raw stories behind one of sexuality's biggest mysteries. This topic isn't just about sex, it's about shame, misunderstanding, and body confidence. Most women aren't taught what their bodies can do. Most men don't know how to talk about it without pressure or performance. And porn, it's done more to confuse than clarify. So let's fix that, starting now. Let's clear up the basics. Squirting is defined as the forceful expulsion of fluid from the urethra during sexual arousal or orgasm. But is it pee? Kind of, but not exactly. Here's what we know from research. The fluid comes from the bladder, yes, but it's often mixed with secretions from the Skene's glands. Those glands are known as the female prostate. They come from the same embryonic tissue as the male prostate. These glands release a fluid containing PSA, the same enzyme found in semen. So, while it's partly urine, it's also biologically distinct. Let's be clear, squirting and female ejaculation are not the same thing. Squirting, a large gush, mostly water plus bladder fluid. Female ejaculation, a small amount of milky fluid from the Skene's glands. They can happen together or separately. And that confusion, it's fueled decades of myths. But what does it actually feel like for women? That's what a group of researchers in Sweden set out to uncover. They interviewed 28 women who self-identified as squirters. The stories they told, fascinating, raw, honest, and wildly different. Some women described squirting as a turning point in their sexual identity. They felt powerful, proud, like they'd unlocked a new part of themselves. One woman said, "I never thought I could feel that. It made me feel alive." Others took classes or read books to learn how. They worked with partners who prioritized their pleasure and felt seen, but not everyone saw it that way. Some women said, "I didn't even notice until the sheets were wet." Others described it as a release, but not a big deal. It didn't always link with orgasm. It was just something their body did. And then there was the shame. Did I just pee? That's the question many women ask the first time it happens. Some froze. Others apologized. Why? Because no one explained what was happening. One woman said, "My partner laughed. I never wanted to do it again." That's the hidden cost of misinformation. The physical sensations vary, but here's what most describe: a growing pressure in the pelvis, a sudden urge to pee, an involuntary release. Some call it a warm wave, others a power surge. Many say it doesn't feel like orgasm, but adds something different. Does squirting equal orgasm? Not always. Studies show some women squirt at the peak of orgasm, others squirt before or after. Some squirt without climaxing at all. There's no one-size-fits-all. Porn has turned squirting into a performance. Clean, perfect, intense. But the reality is messier, literally and emotionally. And when women don't match what they've seen on screen, they blame themselves. Or worse, feel broken. We need to stop treating this like a goal and start treating it like a possibility. Let's bust a few myths. All women can squirt? False. It means better sex? False. No, it's just peak. False. Everyone's body is different. Squirting doesn't mean better. Not squirting doesn't mean broken. It's just human. Why do we need to talk about this? Because silence creates shame. Every time someone squirts and panics, it's because they were never told it's normal. Because pleasure shouldn't come with guilt or fear. And because knowledge is freedom in the bedroom and beyond. Here's what you need to remember. Some women squirt, some don't. Some love it, some don't care. Some are scared. Every experience is valid. It's not about performance, it's about understanding, about connection, about trust in your body and with your partner. If this gave you clarity, confidence, or just curiosity, hit subscribe. We break down health, sex, and science with honesty. Got a myth you want busted? Drop it in the comments. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. You deserve real answers. Stay informed. Stay empowered. See you in the next one.